So you're probably wondering, what the hell happened? Or maybe you don't care. I mean, we've only known each other for a few episodes now. If that's the case, you're going to want to skip this one. I just want to be real with you for a minute, because from the messages in my inbox this past year, I know so many of you guys can relate. It's been a hard couple of years. I started this podcast and I officially launched it while I was going through a 3-month program at the Ottawa General for Eating Disorders. It was 8 to 9 hours a day, 5 days a week of therapy, tons of breakthroughs, even more breakdowns, and this podcast is what I was excited to do in between it all. I finished in March, finally no more leaving my house at 5 a.m., getting home at 7 p.m., and 2 days later, we went into lockdown. We didn't have benefits at the time. Hubby just switched jobs. I had no access to therapy, and now I was quarantining and on my own. It was a lot. While all of this was happening, we finished and relaunched the newest, greatest version of our Lash app. And all of my energy went that way. Instagram, YouTube, podcast, everything was lash related. But my insides were hurting and I wasn't really sure what I should be doing. Don't get me wrong, I love the lash business, but the makeup industry has been a part of my life for as long as I've known myself. I didn't want to spread myself too thin. I wanted to focus on the lash app, but I wasn't really sure where my place in the makeup industry was. I love bridals. That's my everything, but I wanted to do something bigger and make a larger impact. Self-tutorials, not really my thing. I don't exactly enjoy being on camera. Makeup applications in the GTA in Ottawa here, it's still at a standstill. We cannot touch someone's face. And I'm also very critical of my work. I love interacting with clients. I love growing businesses and I love helping others do the same. So the verdict is in. My place in the makeup industry is this podcast. And once I came to that verdict, I didn't feel like I needed to find my place anymore or do things that I didn't enjoy doing as much, i.e. recording YouTube tutorials. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. I can watch YouTube tutorials for hours. It's just not my thing to create. So now that I know this, I'm here to stay and I'm hoping you are too.